The Spiderwick Chronicles. The Grace family moves into their ancestral home and unravels a dark mystery about their great-great-grandfather who discovered a secret fairy world parallel to their own. This 8 episodes fantasy series, released this past April 19th, 2024 on Roku Channel, loosely based on the book series of the same name, features the participation of renowned actor Christian Slater in the role of Mulgarath, of Joy Bryant as Helen Grace, among others. To begin with, we will tell you that, in our opinion, this series is not aimed at a child audience, but rather at a teenager one, since it explores topics that a young child might not understand, and because it has some parts that can be a little scary. Generally speaking, we found the series interesting and entertaining only to a certain extent, since, to be honest, it ended up frustrating and boring us in parts. The story, that is supposed to be a fantasy, starts well with some intriguing and mysterious first scenes, but as it develops, it becomes more of a teen drama that explores the emotional problems of several of the characters, the mental problem of one of the protagonists in particular, in addition to exploring other topics such as parental abandonment, family conflicts, among others. Honestly speaking, the supposedly essential fantasy element of the story takes a back seat in many parts as the series dedicates itself to exploring more the aforementioned topics. The story in itself is somewhat predictable, with repetitive elements, lacking passion and adventure, not at all exciting, with illogical behaviors of many of the characters, and with a disappointing dose of fantasy, and with an ending that leaves much to be desired. On the other hand, some of the characters presented, such as the fraternal twin brothers, end up frustrating you, and you end up disliking them. We are not exaggerating in saying that for us, this production is a bad adaptation of the novels on which it is inspired, and we consider that the 2008 film is much better than this series. As for the production elements, we highlight the set designs and cinematography for being good. The special effects seemed average to us. We generally found the performances to be average and some even disappointing, although it is worth mentioning that Christian Slater and Joy Bryant act well for being convincing in their respective roles. In short, we found this series to be average in its entirety due to the shortcomings it contains, so we give it a score of 2 stars out of 5. Whether to watch it or not will depend on the taste of each viewer. We'll see if this series gets renewed for a second season or not. Until next time!